Hello, hello all. Welcome to the first edition of Welshfriar Fridays. This is a bit of a new one. I thought to myself, I'm bored. We've got just over 2 hours, probably about 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours, 10 minutes until game time now. So I thought I'll hop on the stream, talk Padres, talk sports, talk whatever. How are we all doing? Give me a second. I've got an echo. I can hear myself, and I don't like that. But yeah, anyway, yeah, just gonna be talking Padres, talking baseball. I will be reading chat all night. I say all night. Um, Probably should be about 3:30 p.m. for you guys, PST, or 6 p.m. 6:30 p.m. if you're Eastern time. Currently it's 11:30 p.m. for me. Coming up to midnight, should be finishing around half past midnight. Going to be going on for about an hour, I believe. Yeah, just going to be bringing up the main topics at the moment about the Padres. Obviously, we got some big things to come up. Got a big series now against the Blue Jays. Got a big homestand now, which I am very excited for. I love when we play at Petco. I hate it. I hate playing away games, to be deadly honest. Doesn't feel right, in my opinion. Um, I want to get into the Xander Bogaerts situation with the standing ovation thing and how he's been playing recently. I say homestand, by the way. We've only got one series, and then we head to Colorado. I say we. The Padres head to Colorado. So I may get into a little bit of that. But anyway, obviously we've got the Blue Jays coming up now. Looking at the trying to find. So obviously tonight is Matt Waldron. We got the lineup out, which I should read for you. So I'll do both lineups actually. So for the Blue Jays, starting will be Yariel Rodriguez. I believe I'm saying that right. I hope I'm saying that right. Um, so Bo Bichette, Vladdy Guerrero Jr., Justin Turner, former Dodger, obviously owns the Padres. Hopefully he can't do much against us. He's batting 3.33 this season with a 943 OPS. So let's hope he doesn't do much. Davis Schneider, Dalton Varsho, Danny Jansen, Cavan Biggio, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, and Kevin Kiermaier. And then for the Padres, Bogarts is going to be leading off. No change there. Obviously, we've seen people saying maybe he should change, maybe put Kim in the leadoff spot, maybe put Merrill in the leadoff spot. I believe he did play leadoff for one game. Am I wrong in saying that? Am I wrong? I can't remember now. Tatis then batting second, batting third is Cronenworth, obviously coming off of that injury in the last two games of the last series against the Brewers. He will be back. I believe it was what type of injury was it again? I actually can't remember. Um, was it neck? No, that um I actually can't remember. But anyway, he's been fired this year, so I'm not complaining. Machado then is going to be the cleanup hitter. Jurickson profile then. Ha-Sung Kim, Jackson Morrell on his 21st birthday. Hopefully we can celebrate a win, and hopefully he will go out into the streets of San Diego and celebrate with his first legal beer. Then we got Tyler Wade at third, and Kyle Higashioka is going to be the catcher today. It's a bit of a weird decision. I probably would have put my money on Campusano to catch, to be honest. Maybe Matt Waldron prefers Higashioka, obviously more experience there. Only really experience with the Yankees, but more experience is more experience. Has hit a home run this year for the Padres, hit his first in a Padre uniform, although he is batting 188. He did play Wednesday against the Brewers, so not too sure with the choice around that. Maybe it's just Maybe he's injured. Maybe I highly doubt he is. No, nothing coming from the Padres. So yeah. Anyway, so Blue Jays at the moment 10-9. They are positive, like us. Although they are fourth in the AL East, tough division, very tough division. I would not like to be. In the AL East, obviously got the Orioles now. They've got all their newbies coming up. Jackson Holiday. Although Jackson Holiday's been doing terrible. I've seen he's gotten about one. I think he's got one hit in his last 25 at bats or something like that. He's been shocking. One RBI though, so put that on the back of the baseball card. But yeah, obviously they got Gunnar Henderson and Adley Rutschman. You got the Yankees. The Red Sox, I believe they're doing quite well at the moment. And oh no, they're not. I lied. They're 10. To be fair, that whole league is either 500 or above, which isn't too bad. I think we're quite lucky. Giants are pretty poor at the moment. Rockies are doing Rockies things. 4-15. They're not a threat. Diamondbacks 9-11. Same with the Giants. Don't really know what's happened to them. Maybe a bit of World Series hangover, but yeah, they're in a tough league, the Blue Jays. So recently, they have played. Let's get this up now. So their last couple games were against the Yankees. Lost their game last night, I believe. Oh no, that was Wednesday night. And then they won the game Tuesday, won the game on Monday as well. So they won the series against the Yankees. Tough team, which I would take as a Blue Jay fan any day of the week. So, it is going to be a tough matchup. The Blue Jays do have a good side. Guys to watch out for, obviously, like I've said, Justin Turner owned the Padres. .333 batting average. I've not really seen the matchups, to be honest. The pitching matchups. Obviously, not too sure who's going to be going in for tomorrow. As Yu Darvish has been put on the IL. I'm not too sure if that's been announced yet. I'm pretty sure it hasn't. And then on Sunday we have Musgrove, I believe. Can somebody correct me on that? Just trying to get who's pitching for the Blue Jays. Here we go. Saturday. Jose Barrios, 1.05 ERA, won his last 3 games. Won his only 3 games, I believe. He's played this season. He started 4 games this season. One of them he got a no decision in. 3-0, 1.05 ERA, with only 3 earned runs on the season. 18 hits through 25.2 in his pitch. He's going to be a tough guy to face, to be honest. 7 walks, 21 strikeouts. I'm not looking forward to facing him. Faced the Rockies in his last pitching performance. Only gave up 2 hits, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. So, yeah. And then for game 3 of the series, it will be Chris Bassett, the former Met. I believe he was a Met last season. He was not a Met last season. He was a Blue Jay last season. He was a Met the year before that. So yeah, he's pulling along a 4.03 ERA this season, 2-2. 22 innings pitched, 24 hits given up, with 10 earned runs, 3 home runs, 11 walks, and 22 strikeouts. So, I mean, he looks pretty average. I think we can pull up a couple runs as long as we don't have a pitching performance of our last game. That was a shocker. I think we should go into that a little bit. So what are we thinking of the cup? I love this cup so much. the London series. So excited for that this season. It's going to be great. But yeah, we'll go into a recap of the road trip. So obviously took the Cubs game was at home. Yeah, Cubs games were at home. So obviously took two out of the Dodgers, which is a stunning performance. That you couldn't really ask for many more. You could ask for the sweep, but I think that's a little bit greedy. Brewers took 2 out of 3 against them, which was exceptional. Again, they're both division leaders at the moment. Who do the Dodgers have tonight? They are playing the. They're playing the Mets. That'll be a pretty good matchup, I believe. Hate the Mets, hate the Dodgers. I want both teams to lose, to be deadly honest. How are you all doing? Nobody in chat yet. Need people talking. Need people discussing. I don't want to hear my own voice. I'm saying that as if you're speaking through the chat. But anyway, this also should be just uploaded to my channel anyway. Just kind of like a podcast type thing as well. If you are listening on demand, is that the right word to say? Hello, thank you very much for listening. I've got 4 people listening right now. Thank you very much for tuning in on your Friday afternoon, night, morning, wherever you are. Could be anywhere. For all that I know. Anyway, back onto it. Game 1 against the Dodgers. We'll go through all of them. Game 1 against the Dodgers. That was the one with the comeback, wasn't it? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, 8-7. Oh yeah, that's the game that we won in extras. Lovely game. That went on very late. I think I finished watching that game at about 6:20 a.m. I don't really like extra innings. It keeps me up a bit later than expected, and it is very nerve-wracking. But yeah, again, amazing comeback. 6-1 down in the second. Wait, is that a lie? It's not showing me. Were we 6-1 down? No, we weren't 6-1 down. We were 6-2 down, I believe. 6-3 down. I can't remember. It's not showing me on here. But anyway, comeback. It's what we've been doing this season. You love to see it. The Mike Schilt effect. Bob Melvin could never. And then game 2 of the series, obviously we lost that one. Not the best game in the world. To be deadly honest, I didn't watch that. I was too tired from the night before. And then game 3 to take the series on Sunday Night Baseball, which is absolutely disgusting. Hate ESPN, hate Sunday Night Baseball. They screwed me over. I got blacked out. I am 5,367 miles away from Petco Park. It was in Dodger Stadium, wasn't it? It's basically the same. It's the same location. Plus 5,000 miles away, and I was getting blacked out. That's disgusting, in my opinion. Trying to grow the game. How's that for you, MLB? Anyway, on to the Brewers series. Won the first game 7-3. I did not watch that game. I don't think I watched any of that series apart from the last game. Maybe I need to stop watching games. Maybe I am our bad luck charm. Can you guys hear me all right? Just I don't want to make sure I've been going for like the last. I have been talking for the last 15 minutes and nobody can hear me. I would hate for that to happen. Also tweet me as well. My Twitter, my X, sorry, is Welshfriar. Just at me. I will most likely reply. I've got my Twitter screen up now. That last game of the series, I'll go into a bit of discussion with that. Obviously, it was poor, especially in that, was it the 8th inning, I think it was, where there was that lead-off triple by Matthew Batten. We needed to drive that run in. We had no outs. A ground ball, a fly out, a sac fly, anything would have put that run in, and we just couldn't get it. Could have won us the game at the end of the day. We had 5 hits. in that whole game. Obviously, as well, Jake Cronenworth hit a. Was it Cronenworth? No, it was Merrill. Merrill hit a triple as well. So offense had an absolute stinker. 11-6 Brewers though. So can't complain massively. But again, it was a winnable game. We could be 12-9 right now. It is tough. It's tough, but unfortunately, it is what it is. But Xander Bogaerts, obviously, he's been poor. Don't get me wrong. If I get his stats up now, Baseball Reference. So this season, he is batting .200, 273 OBP, and a 263 slugging. Obviously, that's poor. His OPS at the moment is 535. But the one thing that I think we are all forgetting, or a lot of people are forgetting, that man debuted in the league in 2013, long before a lot of baseball fans were baseball fans. I believe he knows what to do to turn it around. He's been playing since he's 20. He's 31 now. He's been through slumps in his career. If he's won the Silver Slugger 4 times. He's been in the All-Star game 4 times as well. At the end of the day, if you're going to go through the highs, you're also going to go through the lows. He's going to get out of it just fine. I think we're having a massive overreaction right now. We're 20 games into the season. We're an eighth of the way into the season. And we're already doing stuff like this. What is your guys' opinions on it? I don't really know. Obviously, as well, he's been poor defensively, but I think that's Then again, as well, you've seen stuff about switching him and Kim back to their positions from last season. Kim, he's obviously been poor at shortstop as well. I don't know. It is a bit of a tough situation. The only man who can really control it is Mike Schilt. It's a weird one. I don't agree with the whole standing ovation, which I think a lot of the Friar faithful don't agree with as well. I don't really know who came up with it. I was hearing on Sammy Levitt's post game show, people were like going digging in on Bogarts. Like, it's 20 games into the season. People were stressing about Kim and Manny about a week ago. Look where they are now. They're both. Manny Machado is right now. He's been doing great. He is currently batting .262, 774 OPS with 4 home runs. We were complaining about him last week. Who's next week? Who's next week? As soon as Xander Bogaerts turns this around, who are we going to be complaining about next week? I think as a fan base, we are quite spoilt. I do see a lot of takes from Padres fans as if, we should be the best team in baseball. We shouldn't. We need to. I do think fans do need to learn their place. We've been poor. But I don't know. I feel like I am waffling on a bit now. The facts are, I don't agree with the standing ovation. But yeah, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Put it in chat. Anyone tweeted me? No. Great. But I do think we need to look at the positives. We've just taken 2 out of 3 against the Brewers, taken 2 out of 3 against the Dodgers. There are so many positives to look at the moment. But anyway, we'll move on. We'll go around the league. Big news. We've got some news today. City Connect has come out for the New York Mets. What does everyone think? I will try and get a photo of it. I'll get a photo of it and put it on screen now. Let's have a look. Save image. We'll put this. Give me 1 sec. I'm new to this whole thing. Right, here is the Mets City Connect on screen now. What are we all thinking? Obviously, you know, it's not what I expected, to be deadly honest. I don't really know what I was expecting, but that wasn't it. The purple and the grey, you know, I'll get it back on screen just so I can discuss everything. I mean, I like it, but I don't. It's a weird one. I do believe that all City Connects are like that. You know, you either love them or you hate them, except for the Dodgers and the Giants ones. Those ones are terrible. But the NYC on the front, I don't know about the font too much. I don't know about the pinstripes too much. I don't mind the purple and the grey. Ivan says they're pretty cool. Not too much of a fan of City Connect unis, but if I was a Mets fan, I'd be happy with it. Hat is a miss though. To be deadly honest, I kind of like the hat. I thought the hat was pretty cool. I like the bridge effect on it. Yeah, I like the hat. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I think, yeah, if I was a Mets fan, I'd be content with it. I wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't be mad. You know, I could. Thing is, like, when you think of the Mets, I don't think I could see them running that uniform. I think if anyone would be running that uniform, it would be the Yankees. You know, I'm now excited to see what the Yankees City Connects are going to be looking like, because obviously theirs hasn't come out yet. This season is going to be. This season is. So we got the Guardians, the Tigers, the Dodgers getting another one. Thank the Lord for that. Twins, obviously the Mets have had theirs. The Phillies have had theirs. We'll go into the Phillies one as well. The Cardinals, the Rays, and the Blue Jays. Fortunately, the Oakland Athletics will not be getting one, as they're not in a city. But we'll go on to the Phillies one as well. As obviously I haven't discussed this, as I haven't been on. Sorry, I've just found a website that is also a TV channel. Sky Sports have a web. Anyway, I can't find a good photo of these, to be honest. Where are the hats? We need that. We need a photo with the hats on them. Come on now. Well, we'll just use this one. We can see the hats later. Nope, that one's not going to work. Here we go. Here's a photo of my least favourite player. Not putting the red apple. That is a great point. I think, to be fair, when I do think of the New York Mets, I think Big Apple. You know, the Big Apple in centre field. I think that would be a stunning addition. Coming to think of it, though, I think with the Yankees, they're going to add that. I don't know what they call it, but the thing in Yankee Stadium where they've got that thing on the roof. I don't know what that's called, but I think they should. I think they'll probably have that in their City Connect. I think that'll be a good idea. But yeah, this isn't working. I can't find a photo of the Phillies. I'm guessing everyone's seen it, to be honest, but for anyone who hasn't, here we go. Low quality photo, but who cares? That's what you get at the moment. Phillies City Connect. I mean, the one thing I'm gonna say with City Connect, keep the pants white. Okay, we've seen it with the Dodgers. We saw it with another team as well, the Rockies as well. They went from having matching jerseys and pants to having white ones, and the white just looked better. You know, in a way that I don't like them having the same color. I don't know about you guys, but the Phillies, I actually do like them. I like them a lot. When they first came out, I liked them. when you saw the leaks, I liked them. I think they're great. Obviously the colours represent their flag. Um, they got the Liberty Bell on it. I'm not too sure about the font. I'm not too sure if that's a hint at anything, but yeah. And I love the hats as well. I think they've gone really well on the Philly ones. As much as I hate them, I hate the Phillies just because of 2022. Um, but yeah, no, I really do. I really do like those City Connects. Hopefully that's not Philly loving. Maybe I should do a tier list. Maybe I should run a tier list. Should we do that? I'll do that another day. I'll run a City Connect tier list. Whenever they've all come out. But anyway, that's enough on them. The best City Connect right now is this one, the one that's going to be won tonight in the game between the Padres and the Blue Jays. And that's not being biased. I was speaking to a guy in baseball training, baseball practice, apologies, on Tuesday, and he said to me, he thinks the Padres are the best one. He's an Astros fan. I do like the Astros ones, to be fair. They're, I believe, really underrated. But yeah, I think that is a great point, though, Ivan. The red apple. I think that would have been an amazing addition. Even just like somewhere on the hat, just like a patch on the hat there or something. They did miss out a big opportunity there. I think as a Mets fan, I'd be a lot happier with a big apple. The italic font is a reference to the American Constitution since it was signed there. I am clearly clueless. Okay, that makes sense now. I was going to say, I just kind of thought that all the fonts were just made up. Just, 'cause to be honest, that I don't think that has any significance to San Diego. I like the font, but obviously it doesn't really have too much significance. Same with the Mets one, I believe. I don't know what that font is meant to be. Surely they have an article basically describing the jersey, because I don't really know what the green and purple significance is. Okay. For more than 6 decades, the Mets have been defined by two colours, blue from the Dodgers, orange from the Giants. That is embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Imagine being defined by two teams that aren't your own. I actually never knew that. I never knew that the Mets colours were from the Dodgers and the Mets and the Giants. Nearly every uniform they've worn since their inception has featured some combination of those colours. They're about to add 2 more colours. Grey for the concrete jungle of New York City and purple for the 7 line that runs to the City Field. That's actually, I'm guessing that's the train line. That's actually, that's not, coming to think of it now, that is quite cool. That makes a lot more sense. It's not now, instead of being, what the hell are those colours, it's now, okay, I kind of like that. There's meaning behind it. It's all about connecting to New York, said Andy Goldberg. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's got the link to the city, as it should. The pinstripes on both the shirt and the pants. Wait. Do they have the grey pants as well? No, what are they on about the pinstripes? Oh, it might be on the sides. I think they're the pinstripes on the sides. Let's go back to the webpage that I was looking at. I don't know where it's gone. There you go. Imagine how funny it would be when the Mets leave New York. Do you think the Mets are going to leave New York? I don't know. I couldn't see the Mets leaving. Are they even in New York? They're in Flushing, aren't they? Is that? I mean, that's New York State, I'm assuming. Unless it's New Jersey. The letters NYC across the front are meant to pay tribute to the entire city, not just Queens. The sleeve patch is designed to evoke a New York City subway token. Okay, don't really know what that means, but fair enough. The front of the hat features a cross-section of the steelworks on the Queensboro Bridge. I don't really know what the Queensboro Bridge is. It's not very It's clearly not very significant. Obviously, with the Giants one, I know what the Golden Gate Bridge is, but maybe I'm just a stupid Brit. Inside the cap is an artistic interpretation of the New York City subway map. I have not seen that. Two teams already left. Why not a third? That is a great point. Teams hate New York clearly. Although I'd love to see the Dodgers make it back to New York. No one likes them here in South California. I say here as if I'm in South California. No one likes them in South California. The two best teams in SoCal are the Angels and the Padres, obviously. Um, but no, I can't see the Mets. I can't see the Mets moving. Neither with the Yankees. But who knows? With the whole thing going on with the Oakland A's, and in other leagues as well. I've heard about the Arizona Coyotes. They're going to be going to Utah, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Um, you never really know. I want to see the inside of the cap. I'm going to try to get a photo of the inside on the cap because it says something about. Oh, okay. Ah, this was a leak as well. I saw this the other day. Let me try and get this photo up now. I'm going to have to convert this file, aren't I? So around the brim of the cap, I'll get an example now, if you bear with me 1 second. So, around the brim of the cap, it will be like around this area is kind of like a subway map, like the subway system. I don't know if it's correct or just like, I don't know. I'll bring it up now. If you bear with me 1 quick second. Boom, boom, boom. Right, bringing it up now. There you go. So as you can see, yeah, I don't know if that's obviously it's got the New York City branding as well. I don't know. I like that. It's quite a simplistic feature. Obviously, you're not going to see that unless you do own the cap itself. But I like that. I think that's quite cool. Anyway, what time are we at now? We're coming up to midnight now. All right, I'm gonna take a quick 5 minute break, and I will come back. Alright, welcome back. We are going to be going for the next half an hour now. We're going to be leading you up until, I say half an hour, but 25 minutes. We're going to be leading you up to 4:30 Pacific Standard Time. midnight for me. Getting nice and late now. Although we are moving closer towards game time, which is a 2:40 a.m. start for me. Which I'm not excited for. I gotta be up at 7 in the morning. My choice though, my choice. Anyway, we've been discussing the City Connect jerseys. So far, obviously we got a lot that come up, but the Mets released theirs today. Going back onto the hats, Ivan says in the chat, why is the New York City upside down? This was a leak, but I'm guessing this is a confirmed leak. Like, this is exactly what's happening with the hats. I have no idea. Obviously, it's not going to be showing. This like kind of gravel formation, if you can see, wrong side there. Wait, there, kind of on the brim. I don't really know what that is. It looks like gravel, to be honest. I do like that subtle design, to be deadly honest, but you're not really going to see it, so it's not going to be huge. Anyway, back onto what it was saying. Near the bottom of the uniform top is a purple inscription reading "The World's City." Is it the World City? Somebody tell me. Is it? Don't know. Player names on the back are written in the font that the Mets have historically only used on the fronts of their away jerseys. Okay. Can't really see any pictures of the players' numbers, but that's fair enough. Okay. Oh yeah, it's just the font that they've always used on their jerseys. That's fair enough. Anyway, more news around the league. Let's have a look at this now. So there has been a video that the FAA is investigating at the moment. Going to CBS News. So the FAA is investigating the Colorado Rockies for a safety violation on a team flight. So apparently, the hitting coach was sitting in the cockpit of I'm guessing one of their chartered flights. United Airlines said, "We're deeply disturbed by what we saw in that video, which appears to show an unauthorized person in the flight deck at cruising altitude while autopilot was engaged. This is a clear violation of our safety and operational policies. We've reported the incident to the FAA and have withheld the pilots from service while we conduct an investigation." So I want to know whether this will affect the Rockies hitting coach, as you know, with his MLB job. Will he just get, a slap on the wrist with maybe like a fine from the FAA or something? What's going to happen here? Obviously, we're in the early stages of this whole thing. The post has since been deleted. It was the Rockies hitting coach Hensley Mullins. I think I've definitely butchered that name, to be honest. It said on the video, "Had some fun in the cockpit on our flight from Denver to Toronto." That's where the Rockies played. "Thanks to the captain and the first officer of our United charter that allowed me this great experience," which is what the caption was. You just snitched on United. United spokesman, yeah. So, I mean, if they did fire the hitting coach, I don't think it would affect them, to be honest. They're 4-15. Maybe it would do better for them. I have no idea. Anybody tweeted at me? If you want to talk, tweet at Welshfriar. You can see it above my head. There, sorry. That's my Twitter. Nope. Nothing. Just got Ivan in the chat, carrying the stream right now. My man. Got a Welsh name there. Ivan. I'm pretty sure that's a Welsh name, at least. Yeah. So what does that mean now for the Rockies? I've just deleted the tab. What does that mean for the Rockies now? Are they going to fire their hitting coach? Is MLB going to suspend the hitting coach? What's the plan with that? Um, all right, we're gonna go a bit more around the league now. Just kind of looking at the league tables. I should have gotten this up. MLB standings. So we're going to start off with the MLBs. We've kind of gone over this as we are playing the Blue Jays tonight. Yankees are currently leading the league 13-6 with the Orioles, who are 12-6. So technically the Yankees are a game ahead. What's up, Dominic? How you doing? How you doing on this Friday? I say Friday night. It's Friday afternoon. Yeah, how you doing? Got the Orioles then the Rays, who are 11-9, Blue Jays 10-9, and the Red Sox 10-10. That is a tough league. You know, when the whole league's 500 or over, you know it's gonna be difficult. Right, Central, you got the Guardians 13-6, and the Royals 12-7. They're doing pretty well, to be honest. They exceeded my expectations. I kid you not, I filmed a predictions video of all the leagues before the season, but I couldn't upload it because my editor wasn't working. Unfortunately. What's up, Sad Fryer? Why are you sad? Why are you sad, man? Come on. We got lots to cheer about at the moment. We got Crony popping off. We got a lot of players popping off right now. Michael King. I mean, I would be pretty sad after that last game, but you know we're 11-10. You can't complain. Um, then we got the Tigers going 10-9. The Twins 6-11. Then the White Sox. The White Sox have been poor in so many different aspects, going 3-15. I don't know if anyone's seen this image, but I'll try and get it up on screen now. The White Sox attendance has been shocking. Here we go. Let's get this. Let's get a photo up for you guys. Here we go. Yeah, it looked like maybe 1,000 people at this game, which is poor. Obviously, there are two teams in Chicago. You can always make that excuse. There you go. But there you go. I've been a Padres fan for nearly 40 years. I'm just waiting to be happy. That is completely understandable. I mean, I've only been a fan for 7 years, and I'm still yet to find happiness with the Padres. But you know, we're gonna have that parade some point soon. I can guarantee you that, and I'm excited for it. I'm very excited for it. But yeah, the White Sox have been terrible. You know, look at that attendance. Petco Park could never. Like I said, obviously, you know, they share the city with the Cubs, but I don't think that's any excuse. You know, you should be pulling as a major league team. You should be pulling in more than that. They are gonna risk relocation. You know, Nashville are looking for a team. There are so many places that are looking for a team, and if you don't keep those attendances up, owners are gonna move. We saw it with the Athletic. I mean, the Athletics they were inconsistent with their attendances, but you know, if you keep bad attendances, I don't know what more to say. I think you know the Padres have been very lucky with their attendances. You know, I'm assuming tonight's a sellout. City Connect Friday. You know, the amount of sellouts that we're getting at the moment is genuinely mental. It's almost every night, and yeah, I'm watching Wednesday day games where everyone's in work, kids are in school, and you know the games are getting sold out. And it's crazy in my opinion. You know, if we had a football or a soccer game over here in the middle of the day when everyone was in work and in school, no one would turn up. You know, that just shows the commitment of the Padres. Anyway, American League West. This is a funky league. This is a weird league. Rangers, okay. By the way, there's only one team over 500. This is an embarrassment of a league. They are putting embarrassment on the West. on the name of the West. Anyway, Texas Rangers 11-9, reigning World Series champions. Then you got the Mariners 9-10, same with the Angels. Then the Athletics 8-11, and then you have got the trash can bangers, the Houston Astros. I shouldn't call them that, but the Houston Astros 6-14. They have a super team. They're currently playing the Nationals now. They're 3-0 up, to be fair. But they've got guys like Altuve, Alvarez, Bregman, Tucker, Pena, Jose Abreu. They got Justin Verlander pitching, and they're 6-14. Was it 14? They are 6-14. Yeah, they're .300. That's poor. That's terrible. That's like Padres stuff. But yeah, crazy stuff. East, again, tough league to be in. I would not like to be in the NL East. They seem, it seems like a deadly league. Braves obviously leading 12-5. Then the Phillies 11-8. Mets 10-8. Nationals 8-10, and then obviously the Marlins, who are off to a terrible start. They've had an absolute stinker. They're looking to sell some of their players, from what I've heard. Maybe Luis Arias is being on the cards. We've heard it before. I know a lot of Padres fans would like Arias to join. National League Central, obviously, as we've just met, the Brewers, they are 11-6. Then the Cubs, who are 12-7. They've got more wins, but they got more losses, so they are technically under the Brew Crew. Pirates are 11-8. The Reds are even at 9-9, and the Cardinals are 9-10. Not a bad league. Not a bad league at all. All four. The four top teams in that league are 500 or above. So, again, a tough league. I think they're always underestimated. Rye Raps. Hey Tom, I'm going to be at the game tonight. I hope we can take this one. Of course. I hope you enjoy, man. I'm very jealous of you, to be honest. Yeah, 100% enjoy the game. I'm hoping we can get the win on Jackson Merrill's birthday. Got just over 2 hours until game time now. Just got a little bit. Maybe have to see off a coffee or something, because I'm starting to get on the tired side. Hopefully I don't fall asleep or anything. Poor Skip, he deserves better. 100%. He's not a bad manager, in my opinion. But yeah, especially, what did they go to start? Was it 0-8 or something embarrassing like that? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a weird one. But I think a lot of teams do go through stints like that. The good and the bad. The Angels, not the Angels, the Athletics, like 2 years ago, they started the season off like 14-0 or something like that, and look at them now. They're not even the Oakland A's anymore. And then obviously we got the National League West ending it off. Dodgers are unfortunately first, 12-9. Padres second, 11-10. Happy to be positive. Last 10 has been 6-4. Dodgers as well, they have been poor recently. Lost 2 out of 3 to the Nationals. Like, in my opinion, that's embarrassing. CJ Abrams killed them. Absolutely killed them. Giants and the Diamondbacks are both 9-11. They're both tied for third. And then the Rockies are 4-15. Like I've said, doing Rockies things. But yeah. Right, we're going to go for about 10 more minutes now, as it's getting late and my family are all asleep and I don't want to be waking them up too much. As it is currently 20 past midnight over here in the UK. Hopefully I'm going to be doing these weekly. I probably will be a bit more inconsistent, because I am an inconsistent person with content creation. I hate to say it. I'd love to become more consistent. I'm in school at the moment, so it's kind of tough. I've got a lot of exams, a lot of stuff going on, so hopefully after that I'll have loads of free time. So I'll be doing streams, podcasting, all that stuff. And I'm excited to put that all out for you guys. So, Dodgers are too top heavy. Can't be a World Series team with a guy batting. Yeah, 100%. They've got their ace. They got their hundreds of $1 million boys. They've got Ohtani, Betts and Freeman, but then the bottom of the order is just poor. Um, for example, last night or their last game, Betts over 4, Otani 3 for 4, Freeman over 3. To be fair, the whole lineup is poor, but like James Outman, Kike Hernandez, Gavin Lux, I haven't seen anything from them. Obviously, I'll give Gavin Lux the get out of jail free card. Obviously, he didn't play all of last season due to that horrible injury he got in spring training. Did as much as I hate the Dodgers, I felt bad for him there. That was a rough injury, but yeah, they've all been poor in that Padres series. They were all non-existent. You got to that bottom of the lineup and you went, all right, cool, easy, and then bish bash bosh, boom. And that probably is the reason why we took 2 out of 3. So yeah. Anyway, on to the game tonight. We got shut out that day, so did the Dodgers, so it cancels it out 100%. 100%. It runs through the league, I bet. What are the odds like the Rockies got shut out on that day as well? Yeah, it's the Rockies. On to tonight's game, the game that Rye is going to be going to, who I hope enjoys. Toronto Blue Jays, as I've said, it will be Waldron against Yariel Rodriguez for the Blue Jays. My score predictions for today, I'm not too sure. I feel like there is going to be a significant improvement in offense from us tonight. Rodriguez is a rookie this season. He's only ever pitched one game in his major league career, gave up 1 run in 3.2 innings. I actually didn't know that, to be honest. Didn't know we were facing a rookie who's only played one game. So yeah, I do think the offense can really explode today. I'm gonna go with, we got Waldron on the mound. 7-4 Padres. 7-4 Padres win. I think we're gonna take the win on the City Connect Friday. I think that's that extra buzz, in the stadium. On a Friday, obviously, got the BFS going. On the pints, on the drinks, on the everything. Yeah, I think we're going to take the game tonight. Tomorrow, it really does depend on who's on the mound. Obviously, Darvish out with the injury. Still no announcement. As far as I'm aware, I can check Twitter now. Maybe there's been something. No. Not from what I believe. No. Haven't seen anything, so we will most likely have to either wait until tomorrow or Schilt's post-game presser. But yeah, I'm excited for tonight's game. I'll be staying up for it. I'll probably be very tired in the morning, which probably a dumb decision, but I wouldn't have it any other way. If you can tell by my eyes, I am already extremely tired. Maybe I will fall asleep. Who knows? Wouldn't be the end of the world unless we hit that Cubs comeback. That Cubs game. Wondering if tomorrow will be a bullpen game. That's not a bad shot, to be fair. The one thing that I have not mentioned is our bullpen is so fresh at the moment. 2 days break except for Wandy Peralta, who threw 8 pitches on Wednesday against the Brewers. So obviously everyone had an off day yesterday, but everyone also had an off day on Wednesday. So we got that whole bullpen going. Could be a case of who's like a long reliever that we could put going. Maybe Johnny Burrito. If it is a bullpen game, I'm going to go ahead and say we're going to lose it. I don't really trust, especially some guys in the bullpen. Adrian Morihone, I'm not too high on him. Johnny Burrito, guys like that. But yeah, like I said, we got so much room in the bullpen at the moment. It's almost like a big reset. So I'm confident for tonight. I think if Waldron can at least go, 5-6, not give up too much, I think the bullpen can really push him. We got guys now like Daniel De Los Santos, Matt Siri, Wandy Peralta. They're all going for it. Yeah, that Cubs game was so fun to watch live, but man, I got torched on Twitter. Same, my brother. I I think a lot of people were just like, this is shit, this is shit, this is shit. And then everyone who put anything like that got absolutely flamed. I fell asleep when we were 8-1 down. And yeah, I had a lot of people message me in the morning. I got called a fake fan. It was 3 o'clock in the morning, bro. What am I meant to do? Um, but yeah, it was. Yeah, I woke up 8-1, went straight back to bed, and then woke up. We won. Was it 9-8? I think it was. Is that right? Um, but I can guarantee you, nobody said that they expected us to come back from that game. It was such a told you so moment from everyone, but realistically, no one genuinely thought we were going to come back from it. So it was a crazy one. It was a crazy one to wake up to be honest. It was a great game. It was a great game. I loved watching the highlights. That was it. The Tatis home run towards the go-ahead Tatis home run at the end. Crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. Yeah, that makes me want to. That makes me stay. Think about staying at every MLB game. If we're down 12-0 when I come over to San Diego, I'm staying. I'm staying. If we're down 12-0 in the ninth, I'm staying. Anything can happen in baseball, and we've seen it. We've seen it upon loads of different teams. So you know, I think yeah, a lot of people got torched on Twitter for that game. Yeah, if I'm going back to my old tweets now, um, I might have to go down quite far. But I put something like, "Oh, I'm going to bed now," and then I woke up. My mentions were crazy. Give me a second, because I woke up. There was like um over 100 Twitter notifications. I'm like, what's everyone doing? What, we were down 8-1. Yeah, just woke up and checked the time/score. Get me back to effing bed. That had 49 replies on it and 5 retweets. Yeah, Ryan, you replied to it. Season is over. I mean, let's be real at this point. Not going to do this to myself all season. We simply aren't good enough. I think it's time for a fire sale and we sell everyone but Tatis and see what happens, because this team doesn't work and playing sucks. I think you were overreacting a little bit, to be honest. But you know, you did get absolutely flamed in the replies. Bum ass L take, been a Padres fan since early 90s. It's ride or die, so take a ride. Yeah, you got absolutely clarted on that. But yeah, 7-4 is my prediction tonight. I'm excited for it. Hope you guys are, and I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna have to love you and leave you all, because it is currently midnight, and my whole family is probably telling me to shut up, you know, because I'm probably a bit loud right now. But yeah, thank you very much for streaming. For streaming, yeah. Thanks for streaming, guys. Bro, I was so. I could tell you were pissed. I could tell. I was, I think I was too when I woke up. I was like, how the fuck? How are we down 8-1? You know, it's understandable. Especially as a Padres fan, we get annoyed like that. We've seen games like that. We don't see comebacks often. So, but yeah, thank you very much for everyone who has tuned in tonight or today, wherever you may be. Hopefully, I've entertained you on your drive home, in your work day, whatever you're doing on this Friday, and I hope you all enjoy the game. So yeah, thank you very much, and I will see you guys hopefully next week. Cheers.